Oh, there's a car around turn 2. And hard in the wall, Mike Harmon has backed into the fence. Morgan Shepherd caught a little bit of it. Oh, and another car just... Gunselman spun to miss it, and he gets tagged by the 49 of Chris Bingham.
And we're getting a report that NASCAR was just starting to check for fluid down in turn 1 and 2.
There's something going on down there in that corner again. All these guys get sideways, get turned around down here.
Possibly the 16 car Larry Gunselman got in the back of Mike Harmon in the 44.
But you want to see how slick it is? I can't see which car that is, but he can't stop.
49 Chris Bingham.
And just bangs into the 16 Waterloo car.
7 laps complete. Stacy Compton leads the Hardee's 250. At Richmond International Raceway, he's led 6 of the 7 laps. Michael Waltrip led the other. Casey Kane had a close one up in turn 2. Watch the number 38.
I mean, that's about as close to the wall as you come without hitting. He was running in the 9th position. He went all the way to 13th.
Turn 2.
Caution
Barrett
out.
Hard in the wall. Stanton Barrett.
And I'll be interested to see a replay on this because he was right in front of the leader, Johnny Sauter. And this is his 2nd car this weekend they wrecked right out of the truck yesterday.
Second caution comes at lap 61. Make that 62.
I don't know, but the wheels are already
just came around with
just
him.
Lost it on entry.
Got out there in that
little
just
high.
A little too wide.
Yep. Of course, he was driving desperation, trying to stay on the lead lap.
You could see it all rolled over, getting in the corner, right front down, left rear up on it. Boy, that's a bad feeling.
Now it's Scott Riggs' turn at the bottom, and he gets a good run off turn 4.
Michael's car looks a little too tight right now. Whoa, there's a car around the 75 car right in front of a bunch of others. Man, hard in the outside wall.
That's Jay Sauter. Caution is out.
And Johnny's older brother. Not been a good night for the Sauters.
Let's see if anybody's going to get a lap back here. The 10 car did get in the lead.
Yeah, Corey Gibbs in 18's trying to get up there and get it back, but he will not succeed.
And that car stopped in turn 1. Everybody's going to get around him on the high side.
Boy, they better be telling him he's there because he's hard to see with the smoke and everything.
Oh, Stacy Compton. Compton got into the 75 of Jay Sauter.
Remember, Stacy was back there because he came to pit road because he thought he was overheating.
Rusty, have you ever noticed how this track makes so much smoke? It makes more smoke here than anywhere we go because of the sealer.
Because of the sealer, exactly right. Boy, I tell you, when that sealer's on that racetrack fresh, it is. It's like a yellow smoke. You can't hardly see anything out there.
One more look at it here from just past start finish.
He stayed in the throttle trying to spin the thing around out of harm's way and actually bammed into the outside wall pretty hard.
Riding with Compton.
Well, it looked like he actually came down on Stacy just a little bit coming through turn 4.
He lost it a little bit and came back down.
We're under caution once again at Richmond. 43 Johnny Sauter overshot his tip, now trying to clamber his way up from the back. He's 20th right now. Heavy traffic.
I've been watching.
Oh, there goes a car around Todd Bodine. Turn 2.
Hard in the outside wall. Caution is out.
Looks like the GPSstore.com Chevy didn't have a proper fix on his position.
Here comes a couple cars. Might get a lap back.
Coy Gibbs.
Yes.
Gets it back.
2 yeses and a no.
Klein and the 00.
2 yeses and
18.
2 yeses and a no.
Let's see what happened to our point leader in the 92.
Might be that 78 car there. Yeah, it is. Todd was trying to get to the bottom and wasn't quite enough room.
That's Caleb Holman in the 78 car. So our points leader with a 99-point lead on Ron Hornaday, that lead's going to dissipate a little bit. I didn't see the 78 car move. He was right on the bottom of the racetrack. Looked like Todd just cut across the front end.
What do you think, driver?
Well, I think they both went into one lane. I mean, they both wanted it, no doubt about that. I didn't see the 78 move. I think that maybe Todd thought he got in front of him. I know a lot of times when I got a lot faster speed going in on a car, I just kind of think, I believe I got it. I think that's what happened then, and he didn't have it.
What about when you were driving around here a year or two ago with a wrecked race car and you got into the leader?
Oh, that's not good. You don't want to do that.
That had to be a bad feeling.
That was a bad feeling. But him and I had a lot of bad blood at that time. Anyway.
Well, I recall that.
Yeah, I didn't mean that one.
That shot right there, guys, I just don't believe the 78 car, I don't believe he moved off the bottom of the racetrack.
It definitely wasn't the 78's fault.
Here comes Coy Gibbs in the 18 car. He's going to get his lap back as well as the 00 Troy Klein.
Well, he's starting to drop back a little bit, DW. He says the car is just way too loose on the get-go. Bobby Kennedy is crew chief talking about maybe more track bar adjustments on the next, and they might even look at a little bit of an air pressure. Steve Burns?
Well, that was Scott Riggs pitted on lap 63, and we have caution back on Scott Rogers in just a minute. It's the 13 with a flat tire.
That's Carl Long. He almost got up into the wall in 3 and 4. No way, of course, to make it down to pit road.
Well, he has hit the wall, Mike. I think it was over off the turn 2, yeah.
Lap 100, and nobody gets a lap back because they come to the flag.
Coming off turn 2 here, and I think you'll see that 13 car jump out here and oh baby,
just ran out of racetrack.
Not too good. No, I was listening to Burns about Michael last night. They had the air so low on the car that Michael said, I can't drive this thing for about 5 or 6 laps.
Well, I'll tell you what, about a 13, 14 pounds is as low as you want to put those left side tires. They get wobbling all over the place. They get much lower than that.
Carl Long brings out the 5th caution flag of the night at lap 100. You're watching NASCAR on FX. Going to muscle his way up and use Jason Keller right there.
Yes, he did. He just kind of drove right up in front of Jason.
Trouble, turn 2. Troy Klein, hard hit.
Nobody will get a lap back. Regan Smith nor Mike Wallace.
Caution 6 at lap 110.
Rusty, was it you that said you couldn't believe we'd run that far without a caution? I believe you spoke too soon.
I did say that. Darrell said, well, he explained to me why that happens, and I believe he's right. Every time you come back from caution, these guys are all bunched up. Air pressure's low. You know, your adrenaline's flowing. You want to go, and you end up having a little accident out.
26 cars on the lead lap as we work the 6th caution of the night for Troy Klein.
It's so hard here. I know it's a 3/4 mile racetrack, but boy, you hit that wall a ton.
When you see that 00 number, what do you think about?
Sam Ard.
Sammy Ard.
Sam Ard, that white numbers are...
Thomas Brothers Country Ham.
B&R Motors.
That's good.
Talk about bidding clean air. Scott Riggs, we just completed lap 123. He just ran the quickest lap that he's run in this race 1 lap ago.
Maybe shouldn't mess with that fender there.
Oh, there you go, round and
Turn 3 hard.
Down in front of a bunch of cars. Oh, they're going to... Bobby Hamilton Jr. goes around, but I think he's going to be all right.
Mike Bliss, Randy LaJoy, they come down pit road, actually.
This is unbelievable. This is Dave Blaney, and this looks just like the wreck that Johnny Benson had with this same painted car.
In the same place.
Boy, Mike Wallace is coming in a hurry. I don't know. He's not going to get it back. He was trying.
No, but you know the good news? He's up there on the front on the restart.
Yeah, if it happens again, he might get it back.
It's good news for Mike. Might not be such good news for Scott.
Hey, these guys running up the front, they got a pretty tough decision. Let's watch the replay right here. Same deal. I mean, Rusty Darrell's talking earlier. It's like this racetrack is just the right width or the wrong width that when you turn around, you're going to hit on the driver's side.
You've got enough room to get it up. Yeah.
Mike and Rusty and you guys, the safety workers to me seem to be the best I've seen in quite some time. They look like they're really prepared. They're not putting their hands all over the driver and pulling him around and trying to push him somewhere. And they're right on the scene, about as good as I've seen this year.
Wimmer settled in second. Oh, never mind.
Not for long.
Trouble, turn 2. Looks like Nemechek, I think. Here comes Mike. Is anybody going to cut Mike some slack? Mike Wallace.
Neither one of them get their lap back. Mike Wallace or Chad Blunt.
Joey Clanton had bottlenecked a group of cars behind him in that outside lane, and they all kind of accordioned together.
Yeah, they were 4 wide down there.
Let's see if we can spot how it starts here.
Well, it starts out as a big wad, and then somebody gets wadded up. See all those cars. Look at
Jason Keller came down, got into Casey Kane to begin with, and he went back up the racetrack. Joe Nemechek had to jump on the brakes, it looked like.
Boy, Coy Gibbs is lucky again.
He just spun that thing around. And
they all checked up and they all crashed.
Yeah.
That was about it.
From Jason Keller, watch Kerry Earnhardt up here and Joey Clanton in the number 27. Earnhardt's not getting in the corner that well. Clanton backs up. Keller dives to the bottom. And everything behind him bottles up.
Stacks up, yeah.
That's what you call a chain reaction.
Dave Blaney has been released from the care center. He was caution number 7.
One to go, guys.
65 laps to go in turn 2. Oh, Kevin Grubb.
More cars coming, more cars coming.
Boy, how no one got into him, I'll never know.
I think he might have had a little help. And the caution is out for the 9th time at lap 185.
Uh-oh.
There's what happened. Yep. Grubb definitely had some help. I think it's Stremme. I'm not positive. That was the one car. Let's see. This is from Stremme's camera.
Man. You know, the only thing that could have happened there is that he was on the gas and the 26 had to get off the gas as he exited that turn because that was a pretty hard lift.
Yeah, you can't catch a guy that quick.
No.
Shane Beal and Mike Bliss get together on that one as we work the 9th caution flag of the night in Richmond. This is NASCAR on FX.
Oh, he had him sideways.
He had him sideways. He's like, come on, I'm going to hurry. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, trouble. Here we go. One around. 38 car Kane. Turn forward. Turn
misses
forward.
the fence.
Misses the fence. Keep going.
Caution is out. Caution is out.
Caution's out.
Anybody going to get a lap back?
There you go.
Here comes Kerry Earnhardt trying. He's got a long way to go. He's got a short time to get there, and he won't. Not going to make it by 2 car lengths.
I would if they didn't catch me.
Where'd that come from?
That'd be it.
Casey Kane got up against, I think that was Hamilton Jr. Went around. Oh, he just kissed the wall. 10th caution of the night. Watch the 81 car on this restart. He gets pile driven by Randy LaJoie. Lots of damage to both, but everybody makes it through.
Yeah, I don't think his transmission transmitted.
No, that was pretty. He either broke a transmission or tore a clutch out or a rear end or something like that.
Yeah.
At that point of the racetrack, could he have missed a shift?
Well, if he'd have missed a shift, he'd have kept going. But he's sitting over in turn 2 right now. So I think it probably something broke, Mike.
Really cost Dave Stremme. He was running in the top 5 in the 1 car there.
That must be his mom. She doesn't look happy.
Yeah.
So Martin Truex's dad.
Came to he and Maynard Troyer. They used to have some great modifieds. You're a heck of a weatherman.
I got a direct pipeline to the Weather Channel.
I don't see any lightning or
I
anything.
don't see any. Yeah, I didn't see any lightning or anything.
Matt?
Oh, trouble. Here we go. Round in turn 4.
Backed it in.
Ashton Lewis.
Oh, more trouble.
Todd Bodine. The 34, Mike McLaughlin. Not Bodine.
The one car got in it. Stremme got in it.
And this breaks the record for the number of caution flags in a Busch race at Richmond.
Here comes Kerry Earnhardt, and this could get ugly right here, boys.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to. He might make it. I don't know.
Yeah, if he can just. Yeah, he made it. He's made up a couple of laps here in the last.
Now he's 1 down.
Have to get out of that car up there and ride it and take that ambulance ride, because if you get out of it, they make you go to the care center.
Yeah, you just want to stay in it.
Ashton Lewis broke loose. Couldn't tell if there was any contact or not from Ron Hornaday.
Looked like there was to me.
And then everything just started stacking up behind him, it looked like.
The one car's on pit road, and that's a shame. He's got a lot of front end damage, and he was having a great run.
Should have had a closer shot of that.
One shot we had looked like right front, left rear.
It's Clanton just ahead, the 27.
That's how they started stacking up. That's how Hermie Sadler in the 54 was spun out.
Now here's from Hornaday. Let's see.
Oh, he got a little help. Yeah.
It's almost like you was talking earlier. They both were going for one hole.
Yeah, they're both going. He got a little help on that one. You know, It looks so light. It looks like he could just slid up and kind of got wiggle out of the way, but he just went on around.
Darrell Larry sitting here watching the way things are going. 20 car around.
Turn 2. Hard hit. Mike Bliss.
Caution is out. Yeah, Mike was running in the 9th position, too, after being a lap down early in the race and making it back up.
That's a shame.
13th caution flag tonight.
I don't know what the deal's going to be here, but it has all the signs of we're going to red flag this thing where we can have a little green flag racing here at the end.
Ooh.
Doing your normal deal there, coming off like you've been doing.
Oh, looks like he may have gotten a little bump from the rear there by Brian Vickers.
Brian just had a little more steam, more momentum on the bottom of the racetrack, it looked like, and they both came to that same dreaded intersection again.
So, Rusty, when you're up here like we are, what do you say? I mean, who do you blame? Well, you want to put, I mean, you know, the fans at home want to know, hey, how come you didn't say that this guy ran over that guy or whatever?
I would tell you, it looks a lot more dangerous up here than it does down there.
Right here he gets strong on the exit of the corner. Harvick can't keep it down.
Riggs is, oh gosh, we got a car going around on the back. I think it's Hornaday.
All right, this could be the race for the finish right here. This could be it.
Yep, car in the wall. Vickers. Here comes Riggs on the bottom.
Options out. Harvick will beat it back to the line.
We got wrecked all over the racetrack.
Oh, there's oil over there now.
Yeah, that's over.
There's another car spinning around.
They came across the lines. Kevin Harvick, Scott Riggs, Tony Raines, Michael Waltrip, Scott Wimmer, and Johnny Sauter. There you see Brian Vickers. He was running in the top 10.
Here comes Hornaday. He's all crashed.
Joey Clanton.
That's who went around first.
Brian Vickers.
Guys, that's what happens when you have these restarts.
Red flag restarts.
I'm telling you every time.
Cautions. Breed caution.
You can see out the
Somebody
window.
gets into
just hug the
Hornaday
yellow
back here
line.
off got going down the back,
Yeah.
I think. There you go.
Hornaday turned around.
There's Vickers.
I believe that was Shane Mill in the 48 car that got into the back of him, Darrell.
I think it might have been. That was kind of like UGLY.
Very. Around. And in.
Just kept trying to gas it all the way around. Didn't quite make it.
Yep.
From David Stremme.
Little wheel hop going on there.
Wow.
Kind of just weaved his way through there.
I don't think he's finished yet. Somebody got spun around again here when they hit that oil at 3 and 4.
Vickers in the 5. Oh, got it from David Green.
Yeah.
That was not David Green's fault. Just
No.
checked up in front of him.
Looks like Shane Mill got in the back of a Hornaday.
Yeah, he did.
That looked to be the start
The
of it.
rest was history after that.
We're on 2 laps to go, so this thing looks like it will end under caution, Mike.